And we're live. Evening, guys. Tonight, it's just me. There's no picture perfect because she's not well tonight. She's very unwell tonight. We've got a skeleton surprise going on. I'm not going to deal with these guys. I'm just going to kill them. Because tonight, it's going to be all about building. Now, I've had a little play around with the stairs, and I've got all the stairs in nice and smoothly all the way around here, which I'm liking. I'm liking that quite a lot. And I'm just kind of wondering at the moment whether I want to do this with stone or with wood. No, I'm not sure. So instead, I'm going to get to work on the central tower part. So we're going to get to work on it. Goodbye, skeletons. Okay. So what I was envisaging was a stone tower going up here. But I think I've changed my mind, and I think what I'm going to try and do is a spiral instead. Now that's going to need like reinforcing, so I'm going to use going to be using these iron beams to do that. So let's turn building requirements off and start putting these in. Now, I want 4 of these poles going up here. So it's kind of just a... Oh, the skeletons are tired of fighting. Good. Right, now you can all die. Right, good. Excellent. So, this is kind of the center line. So, would kind of make sense to have this going up here. Now, unfortunately... this is not a snap point, so I'm going to have to kind of free place these, I think. So let's have one going in there, and one going in there. Yeah, one just about in the middle of this one. Kind of sort of there-ish will do. And one right in the middle of my freaking fire. Okay, you know what? That's going to have to go. Go away. And go away. Okay, good. And that one's going to be somewhere kind of just kind of sort of about there-ish. And... that's not right. That's not the right place. Just get rid of this blooming thing. I don't have to deal with this. Let's just knock that and then it'll fall down. You shouldn't be there. And you shouldn't be there, should you? No. You should be there. Thank you. Good. Right, so that one goes there. So that one's opposite that one. That's right. And then this one should be here, opposite that one. And I've got a stone missing. Because that stupid building was in the way. Kim wants to know, spiral staircase? Yes, there will be spiral staircases going on. Okay, so let's begin the process now. Where am I going to start from? And I think I'm probably going to start from... There are so many ways that I could design this. You know what? Let's start from there, maybe. So I'll have this kind of arrangement going on. The thing is, I kind of wanted a double helix kind of arrangement going on, which I think would have been kind of interesting. Oh, now, huh, okay. Well, I've just thought about something else that I could do that's relatively interesting. Huh. Okay, you know, I might try something else. So This is all going to be kind of happening on the fly with me trying potentially different things and seeing kind of what looks good and what doesn't look good. So it would be this kind of idea. Now I was going to have like a double helix with one going one way and one going the other way, but I don't know. I'm thinking this might look kind of cool actually. We will see. Geekism says, we've had a blast in this game. Just finished the first boss today. What fun. Yeah. We haven't done the 5th boss yet. I don't even know if we're going to do the 5th boss. Nah, we are. Of course we are. Okay, let's get our fly on, I suppose. Get down to a reasonable height. Right, so now we can move around a bit quicker. Let's get rid of that and have these all around the same way, so like this. And that one should be that way. Not, to be honest, not that it matters, because I'm going to cover these up with log beams anyway, is the plan. So I don't know why I'm kind of worrying about it, because the idea is that it's going to have log beams like that to cover up the nasty poles, the nasty iron bits, which I don't really like too much. So let's see. Let's continue this around like this. This could look quite interesting. It's gonna take a bit of building though, that's the only thing. Yep, cool. Right, let's keep this going up, I guess. So we'll put the next set of yeah, I'm covering these up, so I don't need to worry about which way they're aligned. And then we'll put the poles in, cover them up. Now, I did think about doing this by growing a tree here. And that still remains a possibility. If I have support problems, then I might actually grow a tree here. But for now, I'm just going to run with this and see kind of how it goes, to be honest with you. I think it... right now, I'm kind of liking how this is... where this is headed. So, let's continue the process, I guess. I am going to be so freaking dizzy after doing this. Takumi just said, imagine building this without using the debug mode and flying. And so you've got to build scaffolding for this. Oh yeah, that would not be fun, like, at all. I've already done a very big build that I had to use scaffolding on, and it was a real pain in the backside. So yeah, not having to use scaffolding, I'm calling A big bonus. Andrew, or Leo says, what are you calling this area, Sky? Will it be named Sanctuary or something like that? And I hadn't really thought about it. Don't know. I must admit, I hadn't really thought about it. So yeah, I'm just looking at this and thinking, how cool would it be if I had the other spirals going the other way? That could look really good. It would be like a lot of freaking work, though. Is the thing. But you know, if it looks awesome, then potentially it could be worth doing. So yeah, I want to see what it would look like, I guess. So let's see. So that would be there. That would be there. That would be there. Okay, this could be pretty cool. This could be very cool, actually. And the question's going to be, if I do it like this, can I get the blooming thing to like snap properly? And I'm looking at this and thinking, maybe. I think it's going to be a bit of a nightmare to get the thing to snap properly, but come on, there is a point where you will snap there. So it's like right on the edge of it. Okay, fine. We'll try it. And man, that's going to be, yeah, that's going to make the process a little bit slower because the snapping is kind of a bit painful, but it will do it. And I think it's going to, like, the lattice that it creates is going to be pretty cool. Looks right. Come on. There we go. Is that in the right place? That's not in the right place. I didn't think it was in the right place. Come on, snap in the right place. It's not that hard, really. There we go. That's in the right place. Okay, I gotta say, that's kind of cool. Yeah, that is kind of cool. Now, what I could do is only do like every other one or something. But I think probably at least down the bottom. We'll stay with this design. Right. I am not building in the dark, so I'm going to switch the time of day to the morning. There we go. So now I can just build in the day. Hooray! Right, you, snap. Thank you. So, is this potentially the beginning of a bit of an epic build? I mean, it could be. It could be. This could turn out to be something pretty nice. Mark Russon says, should we point out there's no entrance to the tower? No. Because there isn't supposed to be... I mean, first of all, there is an entrance. It's there. That's the entrance. There's no entrance into here? No, there shouldn't be. Now, so obviously you were thinking of something completely different to what I was thinking of. So now you can sit there and go, oh, so what's the dealio with this then? What is he planning to do here? Okay, so we can go up to the next level, I guess. Let's raise up a tiny bit. And this is so not what I intended when I logged on. It's funny how ideas kind of just happen. Kind of just organically, things just pop into your head and you think, oh, I'll try that. But yeah, this is gonna take a bit of time doing this. I'm kind of tempted to do 2 bits at a time, so I don't have to move around so much, but this one's proving to be a bit of lag. Yeah, maybe I'll do 2 bits at a time. It kind of potentially might speed things up a bit. So let's complete this layer, I guess. Come on, there we go. And it is kind of looking interesting. And the thing is, like, I could do other designs as I go up, which, oh, now that is an interesting idea. That is a very interesting idea. So we may see this this change as we go higher. Let's get this, I'm going to get this all up to this level, and then I think I'm going to start doing that 2 bits at a time thing, which should make life a little easier, a little quicker. Oh, actually, we want to go up. We're going to go 1 more, don't we? Yeah, well, okay. So, yeah, let's get this next layer up there. Whew. So, what do you guys think of this spiral kind of lattice thing that I've started? Do we like this idea? Press 1 for you like it, and press 2 for I don't like the way this is going. Come on, snap in there. The awkward, the snap point is awkward sometimes. It's kind of like not even consistent about how it's awkward. You know what? Let's do the 2 at a time, because I think it is quicker to do the 2 at a time. And only vote once, please, if you don't mind. Or in fact, even if you do, because yeah, well, okay. The general view seems to be that you guys like it, which is good news. Because I like it, and I wasn't going to change my mind, but I just kind of wanted to know what you thought. Okay, so that's 2 bits round that way. Now, I suppose what I could do is I could complete, or, well, I say complete. I could go further up with just going the one way, and then I can put the other way in, like either later or offline or whatever, which is maybe an idea. So let's have next layer of these going on. Give a bit of height to this. Cool. And then oh, you know what? I should probably put the logs on, because it may become more difficult to put those kind of log casings on once I've put other stuff on this. So, come on. And last one. Okay, that's cool. Now, how are our bits doing? And the answer is our bits are green. Hooray! So it's all structurally sound, which is pretty good news. So where did I, you know what? Let's do it this way. So how high did I go? I went to there, didn't I? Yep. In the right place? Yes, it did. Okay. That's up to the same level. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah. I am definitely liking this. Kind of the taller it goes, the more I'm liking it. Come on. Sort yourself out, beam. There we go. This does require a lot of visual attention, so it's actually kind of difficult to keep an eye on the chat, but I am doing my best. Jakob says, what did I miss? I'm awfully busy opening up apps that close down YouTube. Well, you've missed us putting this together, so you haven't missed a whole lot, because this is going to take a while to do this. So, all right, let's keep going, I think. So we take it up another layer, which means I've got to go a little bit higher. There we go. Now, as far as structural integrity, these iron beams, these wood iron beams, are staggeringly strong. And basically, as long as they're connected to the foundations, you can pretty much take these up as high as you like from what I have seen so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these on. Now, to those of you familiar with building, you will know that what the game considers kind of foundational pieces are blue. And if we go down here, you'll see that these, if I actually get rid of that so you can see, these pieces down here, which are connected to the actual foundations, or connected to the ground, really. So these pieces are connected to the ground, so they're blue. These pieces really should be green rather than blue, but they're not. They're blue. And that should definitely not be blue, but it's blue. And it's because it's connected to the wood iron beams. And that's blue, and that's blue. Right? So basically, these are bringing our foundations like all the way up with us, which is kind of awesome. And then all of the bits that are directly connected to the iron beams are blue. And then the bits connected to those will be green, and then they'll start to degrade. So this one's green, this one's a little bit less than green, and this one's like an orangey colour, and the next one would be red. But the next one connects to the next pole, which means it's blue. And once you connect to that, then the one connected to that is green. So all of this structure is going to be green. And it should mean that if we want to put a platform across here, right, that it should be fine. He said so optimistically. Yeah, it should all be fine. It should all be fine. So let's do the next one. I guess we'll do these like 3 bits at a time, because that takes us up to kind of the next level. So 1, 2, and 3. It's kind of nice, right? I am loving the design right now. And it's pretty easy to follow, which is always a bonus. That's I gotta say, flying around that, kind of mesmerizing. I like it. I like that a lot. All right, sweet. Do we continue upwards? Yeah, I think we probably do. I think we probably do. I want this to be... I want this to have some height to it. Let's just go back a bit and let's see how high we are. Yeah, that definitely needs some more height to it. Let's keep going. Cool. And then we put the log coverings on. And are they all blue? Yeah, they're all blue. It's all very happy. It's all very happy. Takumi says the log pole goes up to 4 high. Yeah, but these aren't just log poles. Okay, so Takumi, you're saying I can't go more than 4 poles high. Well, I'm already 4 poles high, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, wrong way. Let's go, what? Let's go, what, 6? 7, And let's go double what you said. So let's go up 8. Oops. And there you go. That's twice as high as you said. Takumi. Yes, Picture is not feeling well tonight. No Picture tonight. She's not well. Okay, so that's a log pole that's 8 high. And you can see now we start to have an issue up at that height. Whereas like down here, we're still blue. Then this one's blue. This one's green. Oh, go up. This one's green. This one is just a little bit less than green. That one's a little bit less than green. This one's yellow, right? So this, realistically, that's as high as you're really going to be going. But to be honest, it's freaking high enough. More than high enough. Now, the problem is, like, if you're actually going to build inside here, then you need to be able to have something that goes across the beams. And starting from yellow, you're not going to get across there. So I tell you what, let me go down. Let me build this one up. So what do I want? I want these babies. Come on. Oh, my hammer's broken. Oh, hang on a second. I can just repair it there. There we go. The wonders of building in debug mode. And I think 2 more. I think that's the same height. All right, let's go down here. We'll put the logs on. Oops. That's 5, 6. That's 7. And that is 8. Right, so the question is, can you actually build a structure across in between these? That's the question, which I'm thinking is going to be like an absolute no, because stuff connected to these is not probably going to be all that happy. Let's do these, because it's probably the easiest. So this is, yeah, oh, that's going in the wrong blooming direction, so that's that's no use. So we actually want this, come on, snap to there. There we go. That's going in the right direction, and that would be going in that direction. So now they don't touch, which is our problem. But hey, I guess we'll live with it. Now, it's going to take a while for the game to figure out whether these are structurally sound or not. Because they have to recalculate every time you add a piece. It has to start from the bottom and recalculate all the way up and all the way along to see what state they should actually be in. So that's yellow. That is that's orange. That's yellow, orange, and that is very red. So it would not surprise me if that actually fell down. But we'll kind of see. So going up to that height is like, that's like pretty much as high as you could possibly do it. But at that height, you're gonna have problems. You're definitely gonna have problems up there. So we're gonna be sensible, and we're gonna bring it down a little bit. So we will get rid. This is. I'm gonna say this is still standing, which I'm finding very, very impressive. If we put pieces going across from there. It's the same. Green, orange, red. Now, the thing is, if I get rid of these, I mean, they're all staying in place, so it all works. What I could do up here is I could use iron beams to create a support frame that I could then build on top of, like this. Can I actually get another bit to go in? To go in between those? Can I fill that gap? Oh, I can. Excellent. Okay, and now this stuff is green. So you could then potentially build stuff on top of that, but you got to be a little bit careful about how the stuff reacts. Now this, okay, this is now blue because the iron beams have connected all the way down to the foundations. What's connected to those is now blue, so that's foundational. So in actual fact, as long as we use the iron beams, we can totally build a structure up at this height. Like this kind of thing. And so if that, let's see, is this recalculating them? They did start off as blue, they're going to green. Okay, these are going, yeah, it looks like they're going to stay green. They're going to stay green. Looks like they're going to stay green. I would expect these bits to be like yellow or something. At least. Oh, no, that's going straight to red. But again, what we can do, if I get rid of this stuff, so we don't want that. What I can do is put in these beams, not the horizontal ones. I could put these horizontal beams in like this to create a framework that we could build on top of. So I don't know, maybe we will go up to this kind of height. I don't know. It's I've got to say, it's kind of fun being up this high. But that circle has not done what I expected it to do. So, I'll tell you what. Let's get rid of that. Prove the point. Which is all I was really trying to do. Let's get the rest of the poles up here. And then we'll actually do something proper up here. So let's do 1, 2, 1, 2. Oops, wrong way. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay, that gets us. That gets us up there. Okay, sweet. So, yeah. Okay. What we would need to do, if I actually wanted to build round in a circle, I would need to do this slightly differently. What I would need to do, because these beams are actually in the center of the squares. So what I would need to do is come out like a half piece, and then somehow, okay, if I do, I think I know how I can do it. If I do a half piece on top, get rid of that. If I do a half piece on top, and then come out a half piece, and then come down a half piece, and then put the wooden beam snapped to that, like that. Right, now we've got it. Phil Johnson, $2 super chat, and he says, I can almost see your Punic ditch from here. Yeah, if you haven't watched previous streams, Phil is very, very keen on me putting a ditch around my encampments. Yeah, I don't know whether that's going to happen, Phil. So now, if I go around from here, like this. Oh, good Lord. Is this going to work? Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Works an absolute treat. Bingo. Oh, that one, got that one wrong. Didn't rotate it. There we go. Oh, yeah. And boom. Perfection. Now, I don't need these beams going across here. But, like, am I gonna do the beams going across here? I don't know. Kind of sort of tempted. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this. Kind of liking this quite a lot. Okay, let's now let's see. If we were going to put a floor on here, how the hell would that work? Because what are we going to be snapping to is going to be the question. Now, the nice thing is that I can cover these up with these, which then make this look like a purely wood structure, which is nice. And makes it look a little bit more, ooh, how did you do that? Than using the metal stuff. Oh, now can I get you to go in there? Probably not. Come on. This is gonna be... Oh, hang on. Got it. Hooray. You know what? I didn't think that was going to go in there, but it did. So... And as long as it worked, great. It goes there, and that goes there. Hooray. Although, something was not the same. You know what? That didn't snap in the right place, I don't think. Let's try that again. Get those bits of wood out of the way. So... Okay. That might be a little bit better. I don't know. That doesn't seem to have kind of gone in as much as these have. Try it one more time, see if I can get that to... I don't think that's going to go in any further, unfortunately. No, that's as far as it's going to go in. Okay, fine. It is what it is. And can I get that to snap into there somehow? I guess there must be a way to get it in there. There's got to be like a pixel somewhere that will allow this to snap inside. Ah, there it is. Hooray! Now, if we look around, this is all green up here, which is fine. All good. All good. Right, so for the sake of argument, well, which way would I want these going? Probably this way. Now, you might ask yourself the question, and I think this is a legitimate question to ask. You might ask the question, Sky, since you're since you don't like heights, and like heights actually freak you out and stuff, what the hell are you doing? And I've got to say, you've got a point. I would have to say you've got a very, very legitimate point. The hell am I thinking building these ridiculously high things that basically freak me out? And you know what? I don't have a sensible answer for you. Oh, I've got a thumbs up from Amtrue. Thank you very much, Amtrue. It's very much appreciated. Okay, let's pop you around and get you in there. Oh my lord, we actually have a bit of floor going on. Well, isn't that nice? So, now the question is, can I get any more floor in? Like on the same alignment and stuff? And the answer is... Oh, the answer is apparently yes. Hooray. Okay, good. Sometimes, if you happen to find the right pixel to be looking at, then it will go to the right place. But oh, okay, so it's just... Oh, and we've got a new channel member, Sparrow Priest, rejoins. Welcome, Sparrow Priest. I am aware that needs to go around there, doesn't it? That's not in the right place, is it? Is that in the right place? Oh no, it is in the right place. Oh my god, I did something right without even... Okay, so that's snapping there. Yeah, which is the right place? I think that's the right place. And then the center one, we're going to have a tiny little gap, which is not super ideal, but kind of is what it is, really, I suppose. It's going to happen when you're doing stuff like this. Okay, so let's put in these ones. And essentially, we've got ourselves a floor. I mean, certainly not a floor we're going to fall through. The little bits, the little holes, I can plug those up if I wanted to. Like that. $2 super chat from Leo, and he says, wait, Sky is being sensible? It's unheard of. I agree. And it kind of goes against the whole spirit of the channel, if you think about it. But hey, I'm doing it anyway. I'm being relatively sensible-ish. Within the confines of being insane by building something at this blooming height, because I don't like it. Like, I really, really don't like it. Let's just plug these little holes. Because at this height, having little holes in the floor, a little bit unsettling. But that, I like. I'm liking this a lot. So let's go down here, and I think we'll do a bit more filling up. Don't you think? I think it sounds a bit of a plan. So I can do like 4 at a time. And 4. I love the way this is intersecting these beams. It's beautifully precise. I didn't go far enough with that one, did I? No, I didn't. Should have got up to there. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay, this is gonna look. Well, I think this is gonna look pretty darn good when it's all the way up there. Oh, I haven't put the logs. Oh, I haven't put the logs on those two, have I? No, let's put the logs on. Because it becomes... The more you attach to them, the more difficult it gets. And... Is that right? Yeah, it looks right. Boom. Boom. You know what? Let's do them all in one go. Because then they're done. And boom. All right, cool. Let's go back to these. So where was I? That's it. No, that's not right, is it? No, it's not. Should be there. 2, 3, and 4. Oh, this, the more I do of this, the more I'm thinking this was a good idea. Although I think if I do the opposite spirals, I'm pretty sure that about this far up, I'm going to think this was a freaking stupid idea. Because you saw me trying to get them to snap in. It's going to take a lot longer than doing these pieces. So, I don't know. I don't know. It might be smart to leave them alone and just do this bit. But I don't know. I mean, ultimately, it's going to depend on what's going to look best. Because this is a purely aesthetic build. And if it's going to look better with them going the other way, then go the other way they must. The thing is, because you're looking through it, you get the crisscross effect anyway. So I'm wondering whether the ones going in the opposite direction are needed at all. And I'm really thinking kind of not. I'm really thinking kind of not. So we may just be having these ones. It's my current thinking, is we may only have these ones. Oh, hammer broke again. I'm doing a fair amount of building then. So that's an encouraging sign. There's a lot happening. A lot getting done. This does take a reasonable amount of concentration. Now you might look at it and go, "Why? It's pretty straightforward, isn't it?" No, because I got anything on the last one. Yeah, I'm one short on the last one. See, it's easy to lose focus, which makes it difficult to do it and talk at the same time. But I'm going to do my best. It does make it nigh on impossible to do this, talk, and read the comments as well, because I would actually need to stop doing this in order to read the comments, which I will do in a second. That doesn't look right. And it wasn't right. That should be like that. There we go. Yeah, I got to say, going around in twos actually works very well. Oh, would you look at that? All right, all right. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. So I think I'm going to go. I think I've figured out that if I go round 1, 2, then that puts me in the right place to just like every piece has one rotation of the mouse wheel, which makes it, yeah, this is definitely the best way to do it. This takes some of the thought out of it, which is good news, because thinking, not my strong point, let's be honest. Okay, so all up to that level. And next contestant, please. Now, I could have saved myself like a lot of time and trouble and only done, like, say, half as many of these. But I think it kind of looks good with the extra bits, the extra spirals. And all right, and we are almost there. And actually, if I go around 3, then I don't need the rotation on the last, on the next row. Because I'm already in the right position. So maybe 3 is the best way to do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1. Wash. And no, that's not right. I rotated when I shouldn't have. So it should be like that, that, and that. Oh my goodness. Wow, that seriously, that is kind of mesmerizing. Yeah, liking that. Now, I did have an idea, which I don't know if this is gonna work. Let me see. Where's my wooden stairs? I want to see like how this would do. So how many bits can I have coming off this tower? Okay, and the answer is 3. So we can come out 3. Okay. No, we can come out 2, apparently. And even that bit might disintegrate without additional support. Which is a damn shame, I've got to say. Yeah, looks like we're stuck at 2. Man, that's a shame. Now, I could do something with the wood iron beams, which I may have to do. So, just for the sake of like seeing what's possible. If I came out like this. Okay, so how do the stairs... Where are they? Stairs. So if I bring the stairs off there, but I have them supported by a beam, so that beam would have to come out another one. Cool. And like that. And again, we can do the same thing in terms of covering them up with poles if we wish. Although I don't know, can I get these to hide those? I don't know. Doesn't seem to want to cover them up. It's a little bit of a pain. Because it's kind of nice when they do. It doesn't seem to want to. Okay, so might have to just go with that. Okay, so anyway, what I was thinking of, that's not what I want. I want one of these. So we'd want a He's there. Now, this is just like one way of potentially doing this. Okay, what am I thinking of? I'm kind of thinking of having portals. Like this. So the idea would be that, you know what, if I turn flight off, which is very dangerous up here. But the idea is that like you would have all these portals around the outside, and then to access one of the portals, you actually run down and leap through it. It's kind of a fun idea. I kind of like that. And they don't have to be going down. But I think it's kind of an interesting idea to have them going down like that. Do we like the idea of suicide portals? I'm just reading through the chat. Phil BT says, is that just for scaffolding? Otherwise could go round the structure. Not sure what you mean by that. The Green Laser says, attach interior circling stairs to the circling beams. I mean, I could. Takumi says, Sky, why not use regular wooden beams instead of log beams? Oh, what you mean, to cover these up? Yeah, I could, the same as I've done up here. I kind of really wanted to use the logs, but it kind of is what it is. I'd really like this guy to stop running in place, but see if I can get him to stop running. There we go. So, good. Yeah. So out here, I could use those beams. Now, if I was going to do something like that, then I'd put in some kind of supports and stuff as well. But the other way to do this, because obviously I've got these coming down, which I do kind of like the idea of. But the other way to do it is to have them going up. Now, having them going up presents some kind of different set of challenges. But they might be good challenges. And so what do I want to do? What I would want would be... Now, I suppose I could do it with the... No, if I did it with the 45s... Did it like that... Then we would have to have these things in between, like this. Like that. The question then would be, like, how far out we could go. Unless I put in some kind of, like, actual supporting structure. And the thing is that we'd want these... I mean, I'd want at least, like, 8 of them. Which I could potentially do. But how would they look, is the question, I suppose. I must admit, I much prefer the regular stairs to these stairs. But... They're much smoother to walk up. So, like, if I was to go with those and use the 26 degree like this, I think it's very cool. The problem that I'm going to have is, like, again, how far out I can go. And I'm thinking the answer is going to be not very far at all. Let's turn you around. Like, as in, I'm thinking that those are going to fall down. And I don't want them to fall down. It's a problem. It's a real shame that you don't have 45 degree wood iron beams. It would make life substantially easier. Now, obviously, I could put these guys in. Which, again, I can cover up. Bring them out. How far do I need to go? Yeah, probably. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I would think 4, but I could be wrong about that. Let's have a look. 3. Oh, I was right. 3, 4. So I could do it like that. And cover them up so it just looks like wooden scaffolding. And then have my insane platforms. And because I've done that, I can bring these out to actually provide like a proper support. Do I want to come that wide? I don't know, maybe. So if I put flooring in, and then we would have the portals. That seems, I don't know, that seems a bit wide. Like too wide would be perfect. Get rid of that. So maybe if we do it with the single tiles. And then just come out one on either side. And then put that in on the end like that. We want it turned around that way. Like that kind of thing. That's kind of wild. Amtro says you could decorate the sides going up to the portals or signs. I mean, you could do some sort of decoration. I don't know exactly what you would do. Oh, hello. We've got bits breaking, so this may not be viable. Yeah, this may not be viable. It takes a while for it to figure everything out. mean, that looks like the metal bars, the wood metal bars have broken. And if they've broken, then this whole thing's coming down. Which is imminently possible. But like I said, this was just kind of a wacky idea that I had. Okay, so anyway, up here, what do I want to do? I want to get these again. So, let's drop down a little bit. See, I would love for this to come out like this. And now, if I did it like this. Come on, snap in that. Snap in. There we go. I did this like this. Now I'm just thinking of having a room up here. That seems to be actually like staying up there, which I find astonishing. Why are you staying up there? Ah, no, there you go. See, I told you it takes a while. No, it's not happy with that, which is fine. That's not in the right place. Okay, what I'm thinking of is putting in a structure. Where's my... Oh, so... The question is going to be how many pieces I can get coming off these pieces, and I've just got to let this kind of calculate and figure it out. And I'm thinking the answer is going to be like not enough is going to be the answer. Because it looks like we can only go out like a couple of pieces. If that. I may have to take this down either one or two. Just so that I can get enough pieces coming out. Because what I'm thinking of doing would be to have like this and then to have these pieces going back in again. So it'd be like that and that. And then you would have another iron beam going across there. And then that needs to be connected to this one so that it will actually stand up. Yeah, like that. It's just a question of how many of those I would need to make this work. So if I then bring this round, like this. So let me put in the 4 main supports. Then put in the surrounding structural pieces, like this. And essentially create a frame that allows us to put this stuff, like attach this stuff to it. So let's see. Does it work? Is gonna be the question. That's 45 degree. We want 26 degree. So yeah, this might be kind of heading in the direction of something that might be okay. Okay, let's do all of these then. Ah, that's in the wrong place. I'm going to have a look at this in a minute and see if the proportions work out, because this might be too high, proportions-wise. And if that's the case, I'll just take it down a bit. But we'll see. And that's assuming that all of the... Oh, no. Look at that. Okay, that's interesting. Now, okay, that's not so good. Now, why is that? I don't understand why that bit is broken, actually. Okay, we'll see what other bits break. Let's get rid of this. Now, if the limit is 2 pieces horizontally, that becomes a bit of an issue. There is a way I can get around it, but it is definitely a bit of an issue. Yeah, see? Yep. It's the middle one in between here. So yeah, it's looking like we can only go out like 2 pieces. Yeah, which is it's not terminal, but it's not ideal. Now, okay, the question is, like, do I even like how it's looking? I do kind of like this structure up here, but I think I'm going to bring it down a bit, because I don't think the proportions are going to work. So we'll bring it down a bit. In fact, the easiest way to do it, I want to bring it down. I think I'm going to bring it down. I'm certainly going to bring it down 2 poles. So if I get rid of those, And that one. And that one. There we go. And oh, and my blooming hammer's broken. There we go. There we go. And then all of this can fall down. Okay, while that is falling down, let's give it a little bit of help. In fact, if I get rid of those, it'll give it a lot of help. There we go. It's amazing how long it'll stay up. Floating structure. Die! Stop being so strong. And man, this thing really wants to stay up, doesn't it? Let's get rid of these cross beams, and that should really do for it. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, come on. Like, how does it, like, how can it stay up that long? Is that all the metal and wood bits? Like, seriously, how can you stay up that long? It's astonishing. Oh, there are still metal and wood beams in there, I think. Go away. There we go. Come on, fall down. Like, how can that stay? Seriously, how did that manage to stay up there that long? Kind of fun though. Oh, like seriously. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There's another. Oh, that's why. There we go. Oh no, there's another one. There. Hooray! It's all fallen down. Good job. Now, there's loads of rubbish lying around everywhere. I want to get rid of that. So the way you get rid of that is remove drops. And that will get rid of all of the bits and pieces, except that it should be without capitals, I think. Remove drops. There we go. All the drops have disappeared. Good news. Okay. Actually, I don't know whether I want the well, I do need that to start. Well, actually, no, I don't. Let's try not. I don't know. I don't know whether I need those cross beams in the middle. We'll see if I can live without those. Let's put in, and I'm still thinking about taking this down another one. The reason being, you can see this this is blue here. This is where it starts to go green. So the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4 are blue, which is like really solid. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe it would make sense to just have it 4 high. I don't know. Let's see what we can do. So I want to do the same thing. So I want a half height piece on the top, and then a half height piece horizontally, like now. This needs to be like that, doesn't it? Yep. And then a half height piece coming down like that, and that gives me the right position for my beam. There we go. Cool. And then we just have a ring of beams like this. Okay, so what I'm hoping is that that's going to be a stable-ish structure to build off of. Won't know until I actually start to do it. So I am actually, if I'm gonna do this here, then I will need. If I would need that. Yeah. No, I think I need. I don't know. I think I need to come one further down to do what I'm trying to do. Well, you know what? Let's see. Let's see. I'll do kind of one section of it, and we'll kind of see how that works. So I would want to go up to there. And let's do this section, see if this works. So I would want to come out there. I would love in a perfect world to be able to come out that far and then go up horizontally. And then go back in. Is that the... No, 26. Like that. And then, to get the structure, because I don't think they're going to stay there for that long, but if I put that piece in, then that should have the structural strength to actually stay up there. That's my hope. So, let's do... let's carry on around, and we'll see if this thing actually stays up there. Place your bets. What do you think? You think it's going to stay up there, or you think it's going to fall down? Now, I think these bits are going to be okay. Just going out too. That's going green. Yeah, that's fine. That bit's orange. That's yellow, red. Okay, fine. So yeah, I think this is going to work. Come on, snap in. Silver Ace is asking for a vote on whether this is going to be stable or not. So press 1 for stable and 2 for it falls apart. Come on, snap in, damn it. Will be interesting to see what your vote is. I am so immersed in this now. I'm kind of loving this. Alrighty. Okay, so this is fine, which is shocking, frankly, but it is fine. Now I could. I want to go down. Yeah. I could do that, but I think I want to do something a little bit more creative than that, and that looks a little bit better than that. Don't you think? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Let's get rid of that. Let's continue working with these maybe. So Come on, snap in there. Is that straight? I think that's straight. Yeah, that's straight. So if I drop down a little bit. Oh, that kind of works actually. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Yeah, now, assuming that I did that, will these, where will these come out to then, if I can get them to actually snap? And that doesn't seem to be snapping correctly, but hey, that wouldn't be the first time. Is that doesn't look like the right place to me. But that seems to be snapping off of there, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. Like if it's reproducible, and it does look like it's a there we go. But I see that doesn't leave enough room, I don't think, in between. So as a design, I don't think that works. So maybe. Oh, come on. Okay, let's try. I put a wooden beam on the end, like that. Then can I get you to actually snap? How are you? That way. Aha. Come on, go in there. Ay. It's very, yeah, I've got to say, it's very temperamental. Very, there we go. And then, oh yeah. I like that. I like that. That actually looks like it could almost be structurally sound. So if I snap it to there, will it does it go to the right place? Yeah, no, it's not there. So actually need to come at it from this up. It's very fussy. Very fussy. Where will you snap into place? Come on. Man, having to do this on every one of these is going to be a bit of a blooming pain. Come on. Just snap into place, damn it. It really doesn't want to, does it? Man, you seriously wouldn't think it would be that blooming hard. But apparently it is. How did the vote go? I must admit, I wasn't paying attention. Do people think this is gonna fall to pieces? Oh, I've got one missing. Let's put you back in. How did the vote? Come on, how did the vote go? Let's have a look. Only a couple of people have voted. Most people are like, oh, I don't know. No, I'm not paying too much attention. Let's see. The Seattle Needle people are talking about. The Gherkin. Weird looking tower sky. That doesn't look very stable. Yeah, it is. Oh god, taking all the fun out of the game by simply flying around in slew mode. Really? Well, you know what, Robert? If you don't like it, you know what you can do, right? Okay, let's put the rest of this support structure in and get this rocking. So, this went up 1, 2, 3. We only need going up 3, don't I? Yeah. So 1, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's put the vertical pieces in, I guess. I do prefer it when your character is stationary rather than doing this running in place nonsense. It's a little bit distracting. Alrighty. Am I going to put the beams across? I don't know. I'm kind of sort of tempted. I do think I need them, so it's like, just do it. It is what it is. That doesn't look... No, that's not right. That didn't go in right. Let's try that again. There we go. And... hooray. All right. Right, we're heading towards getting like potentially actually getting a roof on this thing. Wouldn't that be nice? And oh, hammer broke again. Here we go. I gotta say, the perspectives, I don't know whether it's because I've just been looking at it a long time or whatever, but the perspectives get really weird on the angle of these beams. Oh, hello. Right, that is because I need to put the ring in around here. To actually support this. There we go. Right. Now we should be good. Now we should be good. So let's get these bits back in. There we go. Now we can carry on. I tell you what, if you want a view, it's not a bad place to live. The view should be pretty good from up here. Seriously, the angles of these beams. See, like, because like those should be parallel, but of course from this perspective, the angle is distorted. It throws you off. There we go. Woohoo! Right, let's put in the cross beams around the tops. Now, I wonder if I can get a roof on this thing. That's gonna be the challenge. The challenge is gonna be getting a roof on this that will actually stay. Wow. Okay, fine. I gotta say, I'm tempted to get I'm still tempted to plant a tree down there and see how a tree would look. The pine trees, so like one of these. Let's see, how tall is this? Okay, so this goes up to this height. So, but the we've got the ground to take into consideration. That isn't much high. That's not going to be much higher than that, though, is it? So, yeah, would actually allow us to go a little bit higher if I actually planted a tree in there, because then we can, as long as you're touching a tree, then you're essentially touching the ground. So then all of the heights essentially reset at that point. So, I've got to say, I'm kind of tempted to do that and see like how it looks and how it works. And let me see. It's good. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much at sea level. 'Cause, like, if I actually planted a tree in there, because then all of the heights essentially reset at that point. So, I'm kind of tempted to do that and see like how it looks and how it works. And let me see. It's good. I mean, that's pretty much at sea level. 'Cause, Oh, when when you've got the sunlight coming through, it's kind of interesting. It would allow me to build out further, which I kind of like the idea of potentially. But you know what? For now, I just want to see like how this would look with a roof on, and yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, it can work. It can work. How does it look? So. Let's get this full ring in place, I guess, to give us some idea of what this is going to look like. If I get out of the way of it, it'll go in a lot easier. Right, and yeah, that can definitely work. That can definitely work. So we'd want that there and that there, and that does give us full coverage. So yeah. I think we put that roof on. So let's see. Let's put all of these bits in first, and then I'll go around and fill the holes. I think that's the smart way to do this. Yeah. We've got a super chat from Disarray for €2. Thank you, Disarray. And he says, so Odin's staircase, it is a bit phallic. Well, yeah, any tower is a bit phallic. This one happens to be particularly phallic, but you know, but they're like any tower is phallic. Pretty much by definition. Right. Okay. All right. So all I'd have to do now is fill in the gaps. Which is shockingly easy. I'm actually very surprised that this is working this easy, but it is. So I'm not gonna complain about it. Actually, that one is not right. Yeah, maybe it is actually, because that one's the same, isn't it? unless I can, well, that one didn't cover that as much. Yeah, maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. He said. No, it should be like this. Yeah, it should go in like that, shouldn't it? Yep. But then that one doesn't want to go in. It's funny how, like, 1 second it's working, and then it was going in really smoothly. I suppose I jinxed myself, didn't I? Because I said, oh, this is going in dead easy. Yeah, maybe not worry about it so much. Maybe just... How did I put in there? That piece didn't go in right. That still didn't go in right. Ah, that's the right spot. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit fussy about putting it in the right places, but I guess it does go in eventually, which is the main thing. Yeah, it's just about being patient and finding the right spot. Which does take a little bit of patience, which I'm not overly blessed with. But yeah, it does. It does work. It does work. So, although, I mean, I'm fairly sure that some of these haven't gone into exactly the right place, but it's fine. It's close enough. As long as it looks right, looks good, then it's fine. That's right. That's right. And that's good. And that's correct. And that's correct. Oh my lord, we actually have a roof. Of sorts. And then, now, doing the next ring in here is going to be kind of sort of interesting, because I'm figuring that that's not going to be anywhere near as easy. Oh, I don't know. Seems to be. Maybe putting the very last piece in will be more difficult. Oh, come on. Will be difficult. But so far... it seems to be working okay. Oh, who thought this bit that would be this easy? Because I didn't. Now, this is the bit that I thought might be difficult. And apparently it's not. Well, 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 well. We have us a tower going on. You know, I'm not sure that I want that in there. Let's go inside the building for a second. Okay, so
hello.
Oh, it's picture perfect, guys. And Picture's just brought me a coffee. Thank you, Picture.
You're welcome.
How you feeling?
I'm doing okay. I figured you could use a coffee about now.
I can always do with a coffee, but yes, coffee now is particularly good. So do you want to see what I've been doing?
Yes. What is this? Spiral tower.
Ah,
That's not a tiny baby tower.
not really, no. It's it's a fair sized tower.
Yes.
And I'm just looking to see what I can do to kind of make it interesting.
Is this where we're going to live?
Yeah.
We're going to live in the tower.
Partly, at least. Let me get rid of all the bits. We don't want those. So, I was just thinking about putting a floor in up here. Oh, I say, Disaraya, €5 super chat, and he says, "Feel better Picture from all in chat."
Oh,
Oh, isn't that nice? Thank you, Disaraya. Disaraya actually set me up with a dedicated server, and we had a little look to see whether it would help with the lag or whatever. And unfortunately, it does not solve the terrain lag issue, which is a shame.
but it's good to know.
Yeah, it's definitely good to know, like one way or the other. All right, cool. So as long as you don't mind living on like one tile width, you okay with that? Like running around, like awaiting to fall to your death at any moment. Is that okay?
How about I live on the bottom? And you can live up there.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that to you.
It's awfully
Like,
high.
not right now. Let's do let's do these bits, I think, just to kick off with. And that looks right. And getting these to snap properly. Not the easiest thing in the world. Okay, that one's not in the right place. Not even remotely close to being in the right place. That is more like it. Okay, yeah, that's pretty close. But what I'm gonna do, I think, is go around like this, if I possibly can.
Our studio just said, I did some research. I think that 8 GB of RAM is not enough. You have to have at least 12 to solve the terrain lag.
I've got 64 gig of RAM, right?
So no.
So I'm not sure what exactly that was about. I don't know whether I can get that bit to snap in. Well, we can try that. We'll see. Yeah, why do you think I've got 8 gig of RAM? Or are you just saying like that to people in general?
Maybe 8 gigs recommended settings or something.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, can you clarify that? The point that you were trying to make?
Oh, he's saying at least 12 gigs of RAM on your graphics card.
Okay, I'm going to say I don't think that the amount of RAM on your graphics card, right, and unless you've got a really old small graphics card, is going to make any freaking difference whatsoever. Like, you're kidding, right? I failed to see how that would be, how that would have any significant impact at all. In the center, what I'm thinking of doing is just taking these little 1x1s and just seeing. It's so freaking difficult to see though. Get out of the way. And see whether I can put those in there and whether that would do the job. Is that gonna... I think that might actually do the job. Yeah. Yeah, nope. Nope, because that didn't go in the right blooming place. Get out of there.
Don't even need me to loot Hoover anymore.
No. No. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Is that the right place? Yeah, that's the right place. And then...
This looks really fiddly.
It is a bit fiddly. There we go. Is that... Yeah, that's filled the holes. Oh my god, we've got a floor. Would you believe? Unbelievable and yet true. Right, now I'm kind of wondering whether I could do anything with these, but I'm kind of thinking probably not. I could put the X's in like the window bit.
Ooh. and I like that.
Oh, would you like that?
You don't.
But in order to stop us potentially like falling out of here,
Yeah.
because at the moment we can, like very easily, we would need to put something like these in, like this, and come on, this is going to be one of those really fiddly bloomin' things, which is just a massive pain. Now, I can put those in there. Now, if I put those in there, if I drop out of flying mode for a second, I'm thinking they'd still fall through there. What do you think, Peachy?
Have you got God mode on so you can test it and not?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think you can still fall through there.
You think you'd fall down there?
I think you're skinny enough to fall through there. Yeah.
Oh, can just squeeze through. So we would need a little bit more than that. So, okay. There's other things we can try. Let's try other things. Okay, so if I was to put a wood beam across there, so see this one that I put in, that one you wouldn't fall through there, obviously. So that's a possibility. Let's drop out of flight mode. So with this one, you can run around on the edges, and okay, you fall through that one, but not the one I was actually demonstrating. Apparently, you can fall out. You can't get back in though. Come on, go in. There we go. Okay, so now if I put that crossbeam across there, then that will potentially give me alternatives. See, that, I don't think that looks particularly good. You know, hang on a second. I'll tell you what I could do. If I used half beams, right, and put half beams across there, then Smashy, I could put beams like that. Now, that you can walk on, and you can't fall out. Now, I'm sure if you go far enough up here, you can fall out there. But do we like that? Is the question. Or do you want something more X-y?
Yeah, I like the X better. It's a bit more Viking.
Really? Okay. So up now, yeah. That hasn't. I don't think that's gone incorrectly. Yeah, I don't think it went incorrectly. Now the question is, can you get it to go incorrectly? Which it needs to be the same on both sides. So, okay, if we snap that in like that, and snap that in. Oh, there you go. What about like that?
That could look quite interesting.
Now, do we want the center bits in? Would be the only question. or do we just want to lose those and just have the crosses?
I think just the crosses.
Yeah, I think so too. I kind of like that actually.
I like it.
You do have to put the beams in the center though, it seems, to get that. Yeah. So let's go around and put those bits in, and then we can put all of our X's in.
You're glad I came in time to give you some extra work, aren't you?
Oh my god, yeah. Well, it you know, it is nice to have a bit of a sounding board. That, I don't know whether that went in the right place. So that doesn't look right.
No, it doesn't.
There's something gone weird there. But that is the only spot on both sides. Yeah, there's definitely something weird there. Yeah, you know what? No, oh, let's try that again. Yeah, and it is the only one. All the others are perfect. It's just that one. So I've probably put one of the pieces in slightly wrong or something. Okay, so we put all those in, and then we go round and get all these bits to go in. That is not at the right angle, is it? No, it's not. It should be like that. Yes, it should. That looks right. We have to get that bit of wood out the way. It does not look like it wants to snap properly. What the hell's wrong with you? Ah, there we go. That's right. Hooray. You know what, I don't know about these, those middle bits. You got a strong opinion on those, picture?
I think I prefer it without. But leave a few more in and I'll see.
Can maybe do like half with and half without, and then you can have a look. Would that'd be helpful.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, man. Getting the right snap point on these is not the easiest thing in the world, but get there eventually, I suppose. Come on.
A super chat from Kim Larson for 22 Norwegian kroner says, how about lumber or wall sky? It looks cold. What do walls for, Kim?
Yeah, Viking, for goodness sake. What do you need walls for?
We got wolf capes, we're fine.
Yeah, exactly. We've got frost immunity and all that kind of stuff. What did we spend all that time for? Getting all the wolf fur stuff. If we were then going to build like walls and things and be warm. Just crazy talk.
AD suggesting a bonfire right in the room.
Yeah, could happen. Might also not happen. We'll see.
One of two possibilities.
Yeah. It might happen and it might not happen. Oh, for goodness sake. If I build this and then you accidentally fall to your death through a hole that I've inadvertently left,
Yeah.
you would be so cross with me, wouldn't you?
I would, yeah.
Like beyond anything that would like ordinary people would consider normal, right?
Well, if I die and lose 5 skills, I'm not going to be happy.
You're seriously not going to be happy at all, are you?
No.
There's something here is not right, and I'm not sure what it is. But that seems to have gone in okay, so I'm not really sure what the problem is there. But there is something wrong. I'm sure at some point in the future I'll have an aha moment. Aha, I know what's wrong with that. Come on. Snap properly, damn you. There we go. Hooray. I mean, this is already a victory because Takumi, right at the beginning, said that this all wasn't going to work.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm already staggeringly happy.
A super chat from Critical Mass for $2 says, how are you going to get up there?
Ah, now, that's the question, isn't it? How am I going to get up here? And there are a couple of options. Option 1, I can always have debug mode and flying on. Not the most practical option, I don't think.
No, because then I'd never get up there.
Well, no, you wouldn't. Which is like, I mean, it does mean that I can actually get some freaking peace and quiet occasionally.
This can be your little man cave.
That'd be an interesting idea. But no, I don't think I'd survive very long if I did that. Right, so there you go, and
It depends if you want me to decorate or not.
and I do want you to decorate, so oh, come on, there we go, and oh my lord, it's dunded all the way around. Right, so
So you're going to leave half in and we'll make a decision.
Yeah, I'll take half of them out for you. I'll leave that half in. We'll take that half out.
Cool. Mine. Mine. I just miss saying it.
All right, cool. So, can I even get out now? Yeah, I can. Cool. Ah, I didn't hit the ground. All right, cool. Let's have a little looky. So that's with the crosses, and then that's without the cross beams. With the cross beams. And without the cross beams.
I think from underneath it looks better with, but inside it looks better without. So I'm kind of torn.
Now, that bit there, I've no idea what the hell that is. Pretty sure that should not be there. And the same with that one as well. That shouldn't be there. And that shouldn't be there.
Oh, Jakob makes a good point. You could portal up there.
Well, duh.
Well, you could build stairs.
Yeah, and like you could, but I just think portaling up here is going to be. I mean, I may put in both. I may put stairs up here as well.
What do you think, with or without the extra beams?
I don't think it makes, to be honest, a huge amount of difference either way. To be brutally frank. I think because it gives you potentially more view that will go without. I mean, as long as you can't fall through, it's fine.
You know, if the lag for portaling doesn't improve, stairs would be quicker.
That's a good point. Although, seriously, like to get up here,
yeah, it would be a lot.
it's going to be quite the run to get up here. Let's get rid of all of that rubbish. Okay. Now, we still need to stop ourselves from falling out this gap.
Well, that's easy. Just don't run at it.
Okay. So your suggestion is don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't fall out.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because we're definitely going to do that, and that's going to just work absolutely perfectly.
100% of the time.
100% of the time.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah, or not. Or not.
Ye of little faith.
No, ye of zero faith. Now, we could do something like that.
Yeah, that works.
Which kind of works for me.
Now, Mark. He just said, like, don't step on the fire. As if that's possible. What are you talking about? What nonsense is this? Don't step on the fire.
Well, yeah, there isn't a fire, so no risk of that happening. Yeah, that's not right. Okay, something doesn't look right there. That's not in the right place. That's why. That's right. Come on. Man, it's sometimes a little bit awkward to move around in here when you're flying. Now, on one side, I might have an open balcony. I think that might be nice, right? And stand out there on a nice summer's evening.
Well, you
and then throw yourself off. Well, okay, so the idea is that it's now safe to wander around here, which it now is, surprisingly. You're not gonna fall through here. Try jumping up and down and try and squeeze through the hole. No, it's not going to happen apparently. Hooray! Now, what about out here? Now here, you can't get through the window. Here, I think you probably could. Now, can you squeeze through the floor? No, you can't squeeze through the floor. You certainly can't squeeze through the floor there. But can you get through here?
It does look door height.
It really does, doesn't it? Oh, I managed to fall out. Okay, if you really try hard on the edge, you can fall out. So you probably don't want to do that then.
It's an idea.
It does mean that. Well, actually, I can get in because I can get in through the hole in the top. If I go, oh hello. Why am I sitting down? Don't want to sit down. Go in there. There we go. Hooray! Let's turn flying on. But I was thinking I should probably do the same thing around there to give us a kind of a nice finish to the edges. Okay, so now bonfire. I mean, I got to say, I don't really want a bonfire in here. Unless I was going to make this a lighthouse, the idea of having a bonfire, meh. I'm not 100% convinced about. But for the sake of just for the sake of argument, if we did put it in here, see, the problem is you put that in and you've essentially got no room in here at all for anything, which is I don't think it's necessarily a great idea. But for the sake of argument, oh okay, oh no, I would have to put it on top of something. Now I don't know whether you can do the same trick with the core wood with the bonfire. I mean, it's possible. I suppose it's possible. Let me see. So, I didn't want to do that, but it's fine. So, if I were to do, like, that, and maybe even, like, oh, will you... So, I have no idea. Now Nah, it's not interested. No. No, not interested. Let's try... Okay, so if I put that... Oh, come on, just... Seriously, the way these things snap into place really is kind of god-awful. Let's try any kind of combination. No, it's not interested. It's not interested at all. Get rid of those bits of core with. Can I get you to just like, do something reasonable and not completely useless? No, is the answer. No, it won't do anything even vaguely sensible. Okay. Nah, you can't do anything like that. Can you put a fire on there? No, it won't even let you put a fire on there. So no is the answer. So I'm probably going to have to go with plan A. And plan A... the thing is, it depends what I want to do with this. Right? Now, there were several potential ideas for what to do with up here. Like earlier in the stream, I was talking about maybe doing a portal room. And having... Because you like the idea of suicide portals. Right? Mm-hmm. So that was a possibility. Now we could actually have some kind of living quarters up here, if we wanted to. Or I don't know. We could just have it like as a bit of a kind of an observatory level, or. I don't know. There's like lots and lots of different things that you could potentially do. I'm still very interested by the idea of putting in some pine trees and doing something with those. I love the central structure. I'm just wondering. Okay, so in terms of structures, this is what I'm thinking of, right? So, just so that you guys get the kind of the idea of what I'm thinking of here. So we would have, obviously this thing here, right, which is going to be potentially our portal room, okay, and then we've got the tower room up there, and I might not be done with that. I still have a couple of ideas, but I want to play a little. I want to do a bit of R&D, a bit of research and development to see like what is doable and what is not. Then down here, what I want is to have. Now, there's gonna be doorways to allow you to go up ramps and stuff, because I like the whole ramps and things ideas. But oh, come on, there we go. But we are gonna have some kind of structure which comes out. And this will kind of be a sort of a passageway kind of thing coming out here. Probably, I'm thinking maybe 4. Yeah, maybe 4 tiles. Oh.
Whoops.
Whoopsie. Did not mean to go through that stupid portal. Now you can see how crazy long this takes. Kim wants to know if we've ever gone camping or hiking.
Not together.
Well, no, we definitely haven't together. But have you ever gone camping or hiking?
I've never gone camping. I have done some hiking.
Yeah. I've done both.
Oh.
I've done some camping.
Look at you then.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I'm full of surprises. So yeah, what I'm thinking of is we'll have a little kind of connecting kind of walkway kind of thing going on there, and then I'm gonna kind of lay out some rooms. So I don't know. It might be something like, and I kind of want the floors in the center driven by the central building and then fill in around. So actually, so this floor here would actually be derived from this floor coming off these pieces. And is that even right piece? Yeah, I think maybe it was. Maybe it was. Come on. There we go. Are you right? That doesn't look 100% right to me. Does that look 100% right to you?
I think it's just because the stairs is clipping through a little bit, isn't it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh no, it does look a little bit off.
Yeah, it does look a little bit off, doesn't it? So let's get rid of that and we'll put it in there. See, now it's right. There we go. Okay, so oh, come on, floor. Thank you, and there. Right, cool. Then dispense with that. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. 2, 3, 4. Oh, don't go through the blooming portal again.
Maybe dismantle the portal for now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably a smart idea.
I think so.
Don't need that. Do I want the bits? Yeah, I do. Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
But apparently I do. Okay, whatever. The rest of the bits that are lying around, no, they can go. But seriously, I don't know why I did that, but apparently I did. So then what we do is we take these out to the point where they touch this kind of outer path. And then we have various rooms and buildings attached. So again, I would be thinking probably we have something coming out here. I need to put some floor in, otherwise this is going to start. Oh, I don't know. Actually, is that close enough to the ground to be Okay. Yeah, no, actually, that's close enough to the ground to be okay. So we can just carry on. No, I think we need to come one further. Then go out here. Now, I think this should be kind of quite the big feature. Don't you?
Mm-hmm.
The tree with that going around it and all that kind of stuff.
Definitely.
So, let's see. What did I do? I did 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3 in front of the tree. 1, 2. Takes us... Okay, fine. I'm thinking this is going to have to come out. Maybe one more. Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to have to come out to there. And then yeah, come on. That kind of thing. But you know what? I might relate it a little bit more to the building itself. It's kind of a tempting idea. I'm not sure about that. And now we come around there more. Is what I'm thinking. Anyway, let's... Now, the only question is, do I have any walls at 45 degrees, or do I stick to just the right angles? Doing stuff at 45 degrees presents you with real issues when it comes to the roofs. That's the only problem. So I'm kind of tempted to do all the walls like this and not have any 45-degree angles. It really does present you with some serious issues. I mean, not necessarily insurmountable issues, but issues. So let's say, now this is where we run into problems with the foundations. So I would need to bring this out.
You know, if you left the bit that you're standing in now as an outdoorsy bit, that could be where the forge and the smelter and things are.
Yeah, but it's easy enough to have those indoors, and I think having them indoors is kind of nice. So we'll leave it as an option. We can talk more offline about it if you want to. What am I trying to do? So, like, how far would I want to bring this out is the question.
You got a visitor.
Yeah. Got a pet neck.
I'll take it up there.
I mean, 45-degree walls are possible. I mean, you can work around them. So, like, let's say I had like a 45 degree there, right? So I'm gonna have to try and put it really quick, like that. There we go. Hooray! So if I had something like that, and then pop some walls on top of it like this. And then you had your roof like this. Then what you can do, put that bit on, come on, there we go. What you can do is just continue it like this. Come on. I know. See, it gives you all kinds of problems. No. If you do it with if you do have a single piece, then you can put a corner piece on. Where's the 45 degree? And you can kind of work around it, but yeah, gives you real problems, because if you put the walls on, sorry, if you put the roof pieces on there, which it's not going to do because it sucks. Come on. Like, can you get away with it? I mean, yeah, you can. I don't know. I think a lot of builders like don't really care when they've got like little bits like that. It's like, meh, well, like whatever. For me, I don't know though. Like gets to me in a big way. And then if you want to bring this up like this. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. You can kind of cover it up to a degree if you can somehow figure out to get a corner piece to like fit into there, which you can do. But I'm not a big fan. You?
I actually don't dislike it. It's got a tiny baby smoke hole.
Well, there is that. There is that. But I like to be able to put in like the proper corners. So I don't plan on doing any 45 degree angles. But I mean, you never know. Things change. See, it just makes everything awkward. Now we might have bits up on the second floor that overhang certain areas. So like here, we might put like, I don't know, table and chairs and whatever here, and then actually have the second floor that comes out over it. So you get kind of nice enclosed areas. Which way are we doing? We're doing it that way, apparently. Okay, fine. And
The neck lives there now.
yeah, he's stuck. He's stuck there now.
That baby neck.
Move. Move, you silly neck. All right, well, if you're coming in, then you can't go out again. Yeah, so the floor plan would be something like that. I'm thinking this maybe comes back a little bit. I don't think we need this dock to come out this far. And we've got these nice, because you like the lily pads and stuff.
I do. They're pretty.
So we have a dock's kind of like that. Now, boathouse. So the main route for the boats is going to be to sail in through here. I need to decide what we're going to do from this side. And I have to say, I really don't know. I've been struggling with this from kind of word one. We go up here. So, picture.
Yeah.
We've got this nice channel that we can sail in into our little harbour here. And I'm thinking somewhere I'm kind of going to have a straight line docks. So this bit here, even though I've got this curve in here at the moment, I may end up putting like a bit of a straight line in for a dock so that you can sail in and just pull up along here. But I think like a proper boathouse would be nice that we can sail the boat into. But I'd also like some bridges around the place, because I think that would be kind of sort of nice. Not that we necessarily need them; they'd be purely aesthetic. Now, one thing would be to have the boathouse kind of just sticking out here so that you can just sail the boat straight in. We could also take a chunk out here and just have the mooring dock like along here, so that from that side or from this side you can just sail in and just moor up alongside the dock, and then have the boathouse over this side. And the boathouse could even extend all the way over there and have room for, like, say, 3 boats or something. Because there are 3 boats in the game right now. And I'm excluding the raft, because the raft I don't class as a boat.
No, that's not.
But there are 3. There are 3. There's the carve, there's the longship, and then there's also the trailer ship. Why it's called a trailer ship, I have no idea. I'll tell you what, picture. Can you keep me entertained for 30 seconds while I just take a quick break? And then I think we'll probably wrap things up, because there's a few ideas I want to play around with now, and kind of see what'll work and what won't. So And that, let's face it, they're only here to chat with you, so...
That's not true.
Pretty much is.
How's everyone doing this evening? Were you enjoying the layout of the new base? I have to say, I think the tower looks really cool. I like the way that it's got a lattice structure. I think that looks really interesting. And I like the crosses that we ended up doing. I jumped to go up, isn't it? Yeah, I like the crosses that ended up going here. I think they look cool. Silver Ray says, can you make a boathouse that looks like a covered bridge that you can sail in and out of? It's an interesting idea. We're going with something different tonight, Rebel, are we? Freeze the world picture. Bad woof woof. Hello. Rebel's causing trouble again.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's been a bad woof woof.
He likes being called a bad woof woof, I think.
Oh, does he?
I think that's what it is, yes.
Okay.
I was just admiring your tower work.
Were you?
I really like the way it spirals up with a kind of lattice structure.
Yeah, I really like that. If you fly around, it's kind of mesmerising, the way the spirals interact.
It's kind of like an optical illusion, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
It's very clever.
I really like that. And then down at the bottom, it goes the other way as well.
Fancy.
Now, I did think about doing that all the way up, but
No, I like it.
I actually like it the way it is.
Super chat from Critical Mass for $2. Oh, you're a freeboat family now.
Oh yeah, yeah, 3 boat family. Let's. You know what? How big is a long? Should we see how big a long ship is? And I do have to get rid of these rocks and things so that you can sail in here safely. But let's just dump a long ship in here and just kind of see like what we're dealing with. I think that's a reasonable idea, don't you? Mm-hmm. So what do we want? We want a long ship. Kind of puts it in perspective, doesn't it? Once you get something.
Yeah.
Once you get a long ship in there.
We could have the boathouse sort of to the left side of the ship, and then you could have a little bridge going across.
You absolutely could. You absolutely could. I mean, well, you could have anything. I mean, that is the kind of the whole point.
Rebel says, I've heard on the grapevine that girls like bad woof woofs.
Oh, really? Have you? Now, yeah, you know what? I wonder if this, if we took this down a little bit, whether you could sail through here. And I'm thinking maybe you could, you know.
Silver Ace suggested a boathouse that looks like a covered bridge that you could sail in and out of.
I mean, potentially.
Has to be pretty high though.
This is the thing. The mast on this is pretty high. Any bridge that you have has got to go over this, which is some serious height. One way or another. this needs to be able to get out. Well, yeah. This is fine. We can get rid of these rocks. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we do have the boathouse coming off the side here. Maybe it's a boat. Rather than being sealed off at one end, maybe it's a boathouse you can just like go in and out of. Either way. Although I think this is relatively safe in here if we just left the boat just moored.
I don't think it would drift away, but what do I know?
It's not going to drift away. See this side. See, I was originally thinking maybe have the boathouse on this side, and then have this as an open harbour. And then if you want to stick it in the boathouse, you just sail it through here and stick it in the boathouse. Which is not, not the silliest idea ever.
It's an idea.
I wonder, can you breed necks?
You can only tame boars and locks.
It's a shame. I mean, not that necks particularly use. It was just like
good to look at or anything. They're not pretty.
They're definitely not pretty. They're definitely not pretty. Silver Eye says, a covered dock you can go in and out either direction, where it looks like a submerged covered bridge. Okay, I don't understand the submerged covered bridge.
No, because the mast is still an issue. Yeah.
Let's let's see. Let's drop this guy down. That is about the height of the mast, right?
Yeah.
So we are 1, 2, 3. It's 2 and a bit. It's 2 and a bit poles from the floor. And the floor is close, so yeah. You're probably going to be building about 2.5 to 3 poles high to get over this thing. Let me see. What do I want? I want building and for the sake of argument. So that should get us, like, close-ish.
Bit low, I think.
There we go. Yeah, see, that's not high enough. So it would have to be even higher than that. I wonder if it'll let me do it with iron poles. So if we was to go 2.5, and then Yeah. You're talking about building that high, which is quite the height. So, yeah. Essentially, you're like if you wanted a boathouse that would be like 3 boats wide, then you're talking about it encompassing this whole area, which I don't think is like really realistic. Now I want a stone docks in here somewhere, so somewhere there is going to be there's going to be a stone dock. But this is where I need to like play around a bit more and figure out exactly where this is going to be and how big it's going to be and how far it's going to extend and all this kind of stuff. And I definitely need to play around with what my ideas are going to be for this thing. Because we've got an interesting idea here. I need to turn it into a finished product, and for that, I'm going to have a bit of a play around. But it could be, it can definitely be cool. Just out of interest, where are I? Furniture and... Oh yeah.
Could turn it into an alchemy tower.
Oh really? They burn for like 5 seconds? Are you kidding me? Why are they going straight out?
Is it raining? No, it's just misty, isn't it?
Yeah. Huh. Anybody know why these are going out?
Oh no, it is raining. You're wet.
Or do they only burn at night or something? Because look, they're fueled.
Yeah, I think it's raining. But the
Yeah, but this is covered. That's 4. That's 4.
Kim Larson sent you a picture on Discord of a stone dock.
All right, Kim, I'll take a look after the stream. Wonder why those aren't burning. It's like, is it because they're too close to the roof or something? I don't know. I can't figure out why they are not burning. Let's put one there. Okay, that's okay. So what is up with these? Answer, no idea. I just want to see from the ground what it looks like if it's lit up green. Can I get the hell out of here? Yeah, I can. And of course it's freaking misty, so you can't see a damn thing. Go away, mist. I can change the time of day, but I don't think it's going to change the weather, is it?
Not necessarily.
Yep. It doesn't change the weather. I'm sure there's a command for changing the weather, but I don't know. I have no idea what it is. So we'll give that a few seconds and see if the weather will clear and actually give us a look at it with some green light up there. But yeah, I'm going to try it because originally I had the idea of having a stone center, and then having a spiral staircase going up, which may still be how it turns out. Having a stone center has the advantage of then you can have a fire, you can have a hearth, you can have a bonfire, you can have whatever the hell you like. So that may be what happens. We will have to see. But we've got essentially the floor plan for the kind of the main house. I think this is kind of where we're going to be living and working. I think the tower is just going to kind of be in the novelty. It is pretty cool, I have to say. I am looking at it and thinking, you know what? I think perhaps this needs to be one higher. Isn't it? Like, let me show you. So that's the horizontal. That should be like that.
Potentially.
And I think the proportions might look better then. I think it looks a bit squished. Mm. Do you know what it reminds me of?
What?
Men in Black. With the flying saucers on the towers. That's what it reminds me of at the moment.
It looks a bit like the tower in Seattle.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's what it reminds me of.
We can see the green flames now.
Which is kind of interesting, isn't it?
Kind of, sort of, ish. I don't know why the torches wouldn't light in the windows though.
I guess
for some
reason it was counting as outside.
Yeah, maybe.
Is it nap time?
It's getting very, very close to nap time. So there you go, guys. I think we're going to leave it there for tonight. Lot of things to think about. I am thinking that this whole thing needs to be like raised up a bit. I just don't think there isn't the feeling of having enough room in there. What do you think? It just feels...
Yeah, it could be higher.
It feels a little claustrophobic. I also think potentially it needs to be bigger up here, so I actually need to extend this a bit. That can create some issues though, which I'm going to have to test out and play around with. And also, I don't think this is in the right... That tile is necessarily in the right place. Okay, that's going to bug me if I don't do that now. Come on. That's better. Hooray. There was much rejoicing. Which then gives me the problem of there being a hole there. It's like you fix one problem, you get another problem. Okay, cool. But yeah, lots of things that I need to play around with, and lots of decisions that I need to make. But hopefully, when we come back for the next one, because we've got the floor plan laid out, that should be pretty straightforward to put together. Then I can finish doing the dock outside and start to pretty that up a bit. And maybe we'll have made some decisions about the boathouse. Because the boathouse is definitely going to be well, it's going to have a stone foundation, certainly. And there'll be a stone foundation dock. And maybe they'll be both part of the same thing. The thing is, I want to maintain kind of the picturesque nature of this little bit over here. Which is a bit of a problem, because the kind of one of the best places for the boathouse to be is here. Like an open dock, fine. I'm still thinking that maybe we do the boathouse on this side. So we have the boathouse on that side, stick a boat in it. On this side we have an open boat that we can just have. Or maybe we just have the one boat and we just like leave it wherever we feel like. Either stick it in the boathouse or leave it here if we're going to use it again. And there's a very good chance that I'll spawn in the trailer. The trailer ship. Just for looks, just for the aesthetics. All right. Let's call it a day, guys. So picture. You say goodnight to all your well-wishers. They've been missing you tonight.
Good night, guys. Thank you for the lovely messages.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for helping me with my design decisions on putting this in. And yeah, I hope we're going to end up with something quite pretty here and fairly impressive by the time we're done. All right, guys. Thanks for being here again. Thanks to all the super chatters. And we will catch you tomorrow. So, yeah, look after yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace out.